Lee, has the board responded to our request to expand the stadium yet? What did you ask them? Hello? Oh, hi China. Have you learned how to cook bats yet? Well, you keep at it. It's important. How can I help you here? Dan? No, he's not for sale. Yeah, look, I really like the name, to be honest, but he's also quite a good player. I'm sorry, how much? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Bill and welcome to Season 5, Episode 9 of Brentford as we try and follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, not having much success taking the next step to Villa. But anyway, here we are. Today we are going to be playing Arsenal in the Premier League, a rematch of that stunning 4-4 we saw last episode, and then it's an FA Cup tie against Sheffield United as we try and finally lift a trophy, a senior trophy or a major trophy with Brentford. But as you've just seen, as you can see above me there, £79 million we had a bid for Dan. I almost accepted it. I really did. I even put a question out in the Discord, link to the Discord down in the description, as to what you guys would think he was worth. The main reason I didn't sell him is basically because I couldn't really find a replacement that was as good as him. So, but a massive, massive bid. But we have had a little bit of movement in the transfer window. Now, it's January 20th, so the window's been open for a little while. We've had two players go out. Alex Robinson, we knew this was happening. He's gone out to Charlton for 4.5 million. And this one makes me sad. Diola has left. The world's greatest right back that never was. He's gone off to Millwall. I don't know why he's been punished that much, but he's gone off there. 3 million, potentially rising to 3.9. So that's a little bit of players that weren't really registered in the squad anyway. They've gone off and left us. And one person that has come in is Ante Palaverso. We've signed him permanently. Basically, we had our hand forced into this a little bit. His contract was at the end of the season. Now, because he's at an English club, we couldn't offer him a contract. And I think it was Bologna in Italy was offering him a contract. And I got Manchester to agree to a £5 million fee. And I figured, worst case scenario, we'll be able to sell him for more than that. So we've got Palaversa permanently. Let me know what you think in the comments. But I just figured £5 million, even if his contract is up at the end of the year, we weren't going to be able to sign him for that. Because he was going to go somewhere else that could offer him a contract sort of immediately. So, yeah, we've got Palaversa. He is now a Brentford player. Now, we have, other thing to catch you up on is, I've got the board to agree to expand the stadium. Now, this is going to be, I'm assuming the maxed out capacity of 25,000. It's not going to cost too much, so that's a massive bonus. But I think right now we're at 23,000 something, aren't we? Facilities. Yeah, so we're looking at an extra 1,500 seats. So, yeah, that's happening. I think we're going to need a new stadium. We've got too much success here. Anyway, we do have a lot of games, not a lot, but a few games to catch you up on since last episode. So let's get to those. The first one was in the Premier League against Norwich. We went in front when Eric Ndedi's excellent work was finished off by Luca Bacchio. And we doubled our lead when Luca Bacchio smashed one in first half stoppage time. Before securing the points in the second half when Mabry tucked away a loose ball. So a really, really good performance, this one. Of course, Norwich last year in the Champions League spots. So they are a decent team, even though they are struggling this season. Luca Bacchio with a double, Mabry with a goal as well. You can see their goalkeeper was their best player. It was a really, really good performance from us, this one. I was quite happy with it. Next up, it was FA Cup action against Portsmouth. We took the lead when Aaron Hickey's perfect cross was finished by Vassi. And it was 2 goals in a minute when Hurdle sprang Vassi in behind. Before Palaversa pounced on a loose pass to make it 3-3. And Hudson-Odoi picked out Fassi to complete his hat-trick in the second half. So another really, really good performance. Portsmouth are a championship club, so away to a championship club is not the easiest. And it was absolutely brilliant, to be honest. We were just too good for them. It was Vassi with a hat-trick. Palaversa got himself a goal there as well. Hurdle, the youngster, came in midfield, absolutely ran the show. Again, he's club trained. He's come through our academy, so it's important that he does, develop for us. We do need club trained players. Vassi back from injury, absolutely stealing the show as well up front. Even Hickey and Pavlovic played well. And the goalkeeper, of course, Kelleher, again, had a good game. And to be honest, he did make a few good saves as well. So just a good all-round performance, this one. Next up, it was Bournemouth in the league. Omar Soleil gave us the lead. And we secured the points when Ndedi picked out the run of Jayden Bogle. So here we go, with PW on a roll, don't we? Wonderful, wonderful stuff, this one as well. Soleil and Bogle with a really, really nice goal. Bogle and Ndedi just absolutely ran the show down the right-hand side. It was brilliant. Mabry, you can see, had a good game in the middle of the park for us as well. Again, their goalkeeper was their best player, which is always a good sign. Fetayap didn't have a great day, but I think his 6.3 maybe has a little bit to do with the goalkeeper's 7, to be honest. But, yeah, again, just a really, really good away performance in the Premier League. The Steve Fletcher Stadium, they have a new stadium at Bournemouth. There we go. That's the first time I've noticed that. Anyway, final game to catch you up on is in the Premier League once more against struggling Watford. Aaron Hickey picked out Rambleson late in the first half to give us the lead. But Watford drew level early in the second half. Oh, this was a really, really frustrating game. We were the better team in this one, and you just never got the feeling we were going to win it. We went in front late in the first half. They were quickly equal. They went down to 10 men, and we barely created anything. Our midfield again ran the show. Garner, Rambleson and Mabry, absolutely brilliant in there. But nobody else seemed to be able to get anything done for us. So a real big shame, this one. Even against 10 men, despite dominating, we couldn't go and get the 3 points. So let's have a quick look at what that means for the league table. We are sitting there in 5th and 6th. It's like just Brentford's spot, isn't it? We're only 3 points off the Champions League, though, which is promising. Top of the league has got away from us a little bit again this season, which is frustrating. But we're going to play Arsenal. Arsenal are struggling even more so than they were against us. Look at this recent form of theirs. Absolutely woeful. They've actually sacked their manager, and we'll get to more on that in just a second. And then the second game will be at home to Sheffield United in the FA Cup. But yeah, if we go and have a look at what we're doing here against Arsenal, we are the favourites. Look at that recent form of theirs, giving us the bird. But yeah, they've sacked Henri. Lundberg is the new manager, and this will be his first game in charge. It was only a caretaker, I should say. It's not actually their new manager. But he was sacked after their last game, which means we have absolutely no idea what we're coming up against here. They lost 3-2 to Manchester City, a 90th minute goal there, potentially costing Henri his job. But this all means nothing because this was a Thierry Henry coached Arsenal side. We get the honours of having Lundberg first up with no idea what we're up against. So that is extremely frustrating. This is the team we're sending out. It is Pickford in goal, Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil and Bogle as the back four. Madio, Mabry and Rambleson in midfield. And Ndedi and Luca Bacchio down the wings. Up top. Let's just go see how we do. Okay, so they've come out in a defensive 4-4-2, which is it's kind of what I was expecting because it was Lundberg's favoured formation, so that's a positive. They do have a new man up front there that they've signed. I had a quick look at him, but I don't think his finishing was good enough for us. So he lacks a little bit of pace. I was terrified of Pereira because he obviously ripped us to shreds last time. He doesn't appear to be in their lineup, so we can maybe, again, adjust the way we're playing here. Bowen got their proof of point today, where the favourites goes them as to no doubt why. I never know what to say. Give the fans a performance. Let's go with that. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, let's actually just to quickly adjust the tactics. If they don't have as much pace up front as we were expecting, let's do that and see how we go. Now, this is Jayden Bogle's 100th game for Brentford, so that's a wonderful achievement. He has been a magnificent player for us, hasn't he? And we have a kickoff highlight. Oh dear. Why couldn't have Henri just lasted one more game? I do think, yeah, we did find out a way to play against them, I think, when we played them with that 4-4 game. We were, of course, 4-2 down. Then we sort of changed a few things around. And to be honest, we were definitely the better team at the end of that game, weren't we? We'll get to that, not quite. And I don't like that this is becoming a long, old, scrappy kickoff highlight. And unless we're going to nick this, I have a terrible feeling it's not going to end well for us. Ball out wide. It's headed back in. Can we get to that? We can. Madio has it. All right. Can we get him on the break now? Here we go with Rambleson. Can he play in Fetayap? He's lurking on the last man. Rambleson goes maybe a little bit too far. He finds Bogle out wide. Get that crossed in. Back post. Luca Bacchio. There it is. And Luca Bacchio gives us a first-minute lead. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. A 10th goal of the season for him. Jayden Bogle celebrates the 100th game in style. And we've hit him on the break. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Rambleson picks out the run of Bogle. And there it is, back post, Luca Bacchio, and that is just what he does at the back post, isn't it? Excellent from Luca Bacchio. All right, this is more like it, boys. Let's go and beat the Gunners. Let's just see how this game settles down here. Arsenal with possession again. Is that Max Aarons, I'm assuming? Can we go and nick that? No, not quite. We've nicked it there though. Michelotti, oh, it falls for Aarons again. Can we go and get it back for a second time this highlight? Oh, it's not quite there. It's back. It's covers. Oh. Jordan Pickford. What was that? Oh, that is infuriating. We were so close there. Back to Kovacic, and Pickford has got to be saving that. I don't even think there's an excuse to say he was screened. Oh, that is really, really frustrating. All right, it's a Brentford highlight. Michelotti, Matteo in lots of space. Can he pick his pass? He goes looking for Bogle. Back post to Luca Bacchio, mate. Come on, let's do it to him again. Try that again. Edge of the area for Matteo. Mabry tries to unleash. Knocks the defender unconscious. Soleil comes forward. He finds Luca Bacchio. He's got Michelotti with him. He goes edge of the area again. It's there for Matteo, for Mabry. Have another go, Mabry. He does! Oh, off the post. Almost a stunning goal from Hannibal Mabry. We are going to have a corner. It is Mabry to take it. It's near post. It's headed away. And we got there with Ndedi, I think it was, but we couldn't quite do anything when we had it. All right, another corner. Mabry again. Decent ball in, headed away. Matteo's there. It's there for Up. Fete Up. Can he find himself a space for a shot? He goes out for Mabry. This has sort of lost a little bit of momentum, hasn't it? Mabry back for Soleil to Rambleson. He chips it in, looking for Luca Bacchio. Down to Fete Up. Back to Luca Bacchio. Oh, he loves to try and smash him in, doesn't he? And on this occasion, it was just a little bit high, just a little bit wide. Let's demand a little bit more as well. We haven't seen anything from them apart from the goal, have we? Very, very frustrating. Here we go again. Michelotti for Mabry. Back to Michelotti. Can he get a cross in? He goes back post looking for Ndedi. Ndedi's there and Ndedi sticks it away. His 7th of the season. A wonderful ball in by Michelotti and a really good finish as well by Ndedi at the back post for number 7 this season. Michelotti to Mabry, back to Michelotti, looks up, sees Ndedi in space, whips in a beautiful cross that's just begging to be put in, and Ndedi, he did it justice, didn't he? 10 minutes to go till half-time, we're 2-1 up, and let's see if we can hold a lead against Arsenal. We've really struggled against that this season. Luca Bacchio's looking a little tired, but that's not too bad. This would be a huge win if we could get it. Assertive boys, do not get complacent. Don't play without pressure. I've hit the wrong thing. What an idiot. Well, let's hope that works. Defense isn't playing too well. Rambleson surprisingly isn't having the best game out there either. Fete up. He's just going through one of his quiet spells, I think, but hopefully he'll come good for us. He usually does. And I'm terrified now that I've said the wrong thing. I don't want you to have no pressure, boys. There's a lot of pressure on you. Defend properly. That's your pressure right there. All right, let's get back out there. Let's pick for that goal you conceded, mate. Not good enough. All right. Come on, boys. Let's demand a little bit more here. We do have options. We could bring Farai on for Rambleson and move Mabry over to the Mazzella. He's quite well suited to play as a Mazzella, as a matter of fact. We might look to do that if Rambleson isn't going to pick up his act here. Aarons has it. It's the first time I think we've seen since the kickoff where we scored on the break. We've seen Arsenal with the ball, really, isn't it? And somehow they've managed to score a goal as well. Here we go. We've intercepted that with Bogle. Ndedi has it. He spreads it wide. Luca Bacchio. Can he slip in? Look at the run of Rambleson. Oh, he's making a really good run there. He found Fete up, though. Oh, is that a save or the post? It's offside anyway. We are looking really, really good. And again, Fete up is having a bit of a nightmare up top. So let's take him off. Let's get Vassi on for him. Ramblerson's not having a good game either, so let's make that change. And hopefully, we'll see an improvement here. It's another highlight starting with Brentford. Bogle has it. He goes infield to Matteo, is it? It is. It's back out for Bogle. Bogle back in for Matteo. Look for Bogle. He goes for Mabry. Out wide the other side for Michelotti. Whipping a good low cross, mate. There it is. Fete up's there, and Fete up does stick it away. Let's cancel those changes. It's 3-1 now to Arsenal, to Brentford. And hopefully, that's us clear now. Let's tell them to concentrate. It was good, wasn't it? We just moved them from side to side. Michelotti, good low whipped cross, and Fete up at the near post, not missing that, and that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. 3-1, we are now beating Arsenal, and this Arsenal team does look a little bit of a shambles, doesn't it? All right, let's take Ramble. Oh, Mabry's looking tired, so let's maybe we make that change instead. That's fine. Luca Bacchio is absolutely knackered out there, but we don't really have somebody to play on that left-hand side, unfortunately. Let's stick Fassi out there and see what happens. Another great game from Luca Bacchio, though. He is just an absolute star for us, isn't he? Now, we have had a few contract renewals. We're running into the problem, to be honest, where our wage budget isn't quite big enough to keep the players that we have right now. We've had to pay... who do we have to pay extra money to? Garner had a bid come in from Spurs. We had to pay him a new contract to keep him happy. Dan is on a new contract, or pretty much double his money. He's up towards 80, 90 grand a week now as well. Let's just be a little bit careful here, please, boys. He's turned Soleil inside out, but Pickford's decided he's going to make a save this time. And that's the end of the highlight. Let's maybe just go back off of attacking. We've got another highlight here. We're in the 88th minute. Surely we're not going to throw this away now. Herrera gets it forward. Michelotti back to Pickford. Oh, that's calm defending. You love to see it. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Michelotti. Pickford rolls it out for Matteo. He goes wide looking for Vassi. Infield there for Farai. There's so much space all over the field. We've beaten them here, haven't we? We've thoroughly beaten them. Michelotti. Come on, mate. Keeps possession nicely for Farai. For Matteo. There's a good ball for Vassi getting forward. Can Vassi stick it in? Oh, it's a good save from Leno. And we're going to have a corner. And let's see if we can get another goal from this. Where's Soleil? He's in decent form from a set piece. There it is. It's Farai away at the near post. Tierney brings it out. Can we go and win this back? And we can with Ndedi. When we look good, we look so good. It's such a shame that... we just have the game, like Watford games, where we just don't seem to show up for some reason. But this has been a really good performance from us. Can we cap it off with a fourth? A thorough smashing of Arsenal. There's a good ball. That's a wonderful ball for Ndedi. Pull it back, mate. There it is. Back post. It's headed away. Oh, that's a little bit unlucky. McKenna wins it. Matteo keeps possession for us well. Out for Vassi. What can he do on the left wing? I don't think he's left-footed. It's a good ball in from Fete up, and it's gone in. It's an own goal. Fete up will want it, the goalkeeper won't, but it is 4-1. Brentford over Arsenal. We have dismissed them with class today. And we fell behind in this game, I think, too, didn't we? Or did they come back to 1-1? I can't even remember now. It was so long ago. Good ball in from Vassi, and the goalkeeper... I mean, it's a little bit unlucky, isn't it? There's not much he could have done about it. He was just beaten by the up header that couldn't beat the post. But there we go. What a performance that is. No, we did take an early lead and they pegged us back. Of course we did. Well, first minute, wasn't it? That was just excellent. Don't get complacent, boys, but that was really good. And those match ratings, they were amazing as well. So Lundberg, I don't think he's going to be getting the job somehow. Luca Bacchio set for a goal bonus. No problem at all there, mate. Classy Matteo sends us forward. 12 key passes. Now that is running the show, isn't it? Boys, wait right there. I should say, guys, there's girls watching as well. Wait right there. We'll be back to face Sheffield United in the FA Cup. Okay, welcome back. It's FA Cup time, but we start with a little bit of bad news because Luca Bacchio has injured himself about a month or so. So yeah, that's happened just before the game here. I don't think he wasn't going to play this one anyway, but he's got us through January for the most part, which is good. Hopefully he'll be back ready to go once European football starts up again for us. But a little bit of a blow, that one. Let's have a look what we're up against here in Sheffield United. We are the favourites for this game. We're in excellent form. They are in inconsistent form. They are a Murad Musalev coached team. Not someone I've come across before, I don't think. Krasnodar looks like where he's spent most of his career. Looks like decent enough manager and attacking standard style of play. They are, as we can see, they're 17th in the Premier League, so struggling a little bit. This is how they played against Manchester City last time out. We're expecting something similar. A little bit narrow, perhaps. They do attack mostly down the wings. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. And this is a team that we're sending out. Now, Pickford has picked up a little bit of a knock, so he's not really available for this one either. And one other thing I did forget to say at the start is a massive rookie error from me. We've lost Scott Quinn, end of contract. He's going off to join Celtic. Now, it's a big own goal, this one, because we paid a bit of cash for him, 2.3 million, and I was trying to develop him nicely. He's 20 now, he's coming along. We were giving him a little bit more first-team football here and there. And I didn't realise his contract was up, and yeah, Celtic snagged him off us. So that is frustrating. So he's leaving, which is, as I said, disappointing. But anyway, so it's going to be Kelleher in goal for this one. It's Hickey, Pavlovic, Suisi and Scott as the back four. It's Garner, Farai and Palaversa in midfield. It's Dan and Hudson-Odoi in wide areas. Nassari goes up top. Oh, let's go. So they have come out as we were expecting, which is nice. Calvert-Lewin is there. Anybody else? Ben Davis. We had him at Leeds for a bit too, didn't we, I think, if you've watched that series. Brozovic. So there's a few decent players in there. Let's have a look here, though. What do we want to say? Expected to pick up where they left off. Do we go with that? Pick up where we left off last time. Play in natural game. Don't let, ignore the praise. Don't put any pressure on yourselves here, boys. Let's go with that. Some calm, we have faith, and let's go. All right, we're at home. FA Cup. You'd like to think we can get the win here. I mean, we've rotated basically to keep players fresh, so that should be, or hopefully anyway, give us an advantage. We can see some of their players are coming onto the field a little bit tired. Yeah, the fact that they're playing they played so narrow against City is why we're going with wingers and not inside forwards here, even though Dan and Hudson-Odoi are maybe better suited to being inside forward. Scott has won that. Nassari gets the ball forward early for Dan. Here we go. Dan, can he put... Cross the face of goal. I should say, too, one other reason why... I mean, it was a lot of money for Dan. I do appreciate that. He didn't have any interest in going, so there's a decent chance that even if we'd accepted the bid, he may not have accepted their contract anyway. Just so that's out there as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. It's one of these things. It's obviously a lot of cash, and that is a terrible miss. I do think that maybe a little bit of the problem is that we don't need the cash right now. We have money in the bank. We're making money every year. So I didn't realize we don't need the cash. So I didn't really see a point in selling him if I couldn't find somebody to come in and replace him and be just as good, if not sort of maybe slightly worse, and that with room to improve. So I decided against it just basically because it would have weakened us, and I didn't see a sense in doing that. That has not been a good first half though, boys. Do we go as far as getting aggressive? Hudson-Odoi, we need to see a little bit more. Actually, you won't tell him he's rubbish twice. What we might look to do, though, I think, is maybe we do look to go to inside forwards now. And just see how that goes for us. I mean, there was nothing in that half at all, was there? It was just a bit of a nothing game. So we'll get the inside forwards going, see if that helps us out at all. And if not, we might need to start looking at the subs bench. Dan is having I mean, he's just not involved in the game, is he? All right, so let's try exploit the middle. Maybe lower the tempo a little bit. See if we can get the wide players involved by dragging them in. That hasn't particularly worked. So let's try exploit the flanks and raising the tempo. See if that works. Hudson-Odoi is now looking nervous. All right, so let's get Vassi on. Let's get Nassari out there on the left and see if that gives us anything. I mean, to give them credit, they're doing an excellent job of shutting the game down because we have not seen anything. We haven't had a highlight in 90 minutes. What is this? Come on, boys. Dan is just having a nightmare. So is it go to extra time, or are we having a replay here? We're having a replay. Well, that was a terrible, terrible game of football. That's going to cut the episode length right down, isn't it? Sorry about that, guys. That was... I don't even know what that was. It was just a woeful performance, wasn't it? Honours even at the Brentford Community Stadium. Manchester City game rearranged, and that's it for the episode. I mean, Arsenal was good. And apparently we got all our games out of the way, all our good performance out of the way in that one. So, updated the league table, you can see there, that it was just a really good, important win, that one. Keep this in the conversation for Europe. We've got a 4th round replay, and I think maybe we come back for that in Manchester City. That seems like the logical thing to do, doesn't it? So that's what we'll do. We'll come back for the replay. Hopefully, we'll see a highlight, if nothing else. And then it'll be Manchester City away. They are 2nd in the league, and that is a huge, huge game again. Yeah, if we want to do anything in the league this season. So until then, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.